Okay, in this video I am going to be showing you my entire Rubik's Cube collection. So let's get right into it. Let's first start with my main speed cubes, and we can start over here with the 2x2. This is the Usual Little Magic version 1 2x2. It's a very good turning 2x2. I think it only costs about £8 on Cubes UK. I think it's a very good price for what you actually get out of this cube. I think it's really good. I believe there is a version 2 that's already come out. But yeah, I think this is my second 2x2 after this one, which is the Rubik's brand 2x2. I have no idea why I got this one not that long ago, because it's really bad, and I've got all these letters written on them because that's when I tried to solve the 2x2 blindfolded. So I had this labeling system on the 2x2 so I can remember all the letters and stuff. So next we have 3x3, and let's start with my main 3x3, which is the RS3M 2020. I really like this cube, and I got it because I've heard really good things about it. It's really cheap, only about £10 on Cubes UK, and you get a very good value, including a dual tensioning system with a screw and I'm not sure what this bit is called, but this blue bit you can adjust, I think, with spring tensions? I think so, yeah. And overall, it's a really good cube, really fast, and yeah, with some lube, it's very good. And this little guy, which I only got about 3 days ago, it's really good, and it's a lot smaller. As you can see, it's actually 50mm, which is a lot different from the usual 56mm size cube. And I really like this for one-handed, as it just helps me to turn really easily, especially because of the size. And it's really fast. It's surprisingly good for how small it is. I was really impressed by this cube. And this only was about £7, I think. Next is 4x4, and as you can see, from 4x4 to 7x7, there is an MGC logo, because all of these are MGC cubes. This is the MGC 4x4, and it is extremely fast and smooth. I haven't actually adjusted the tensions on this cube, and I found that out of the box they were pretty good. It is quite loose, but yet still I don't really get too many pops, only rarely when they really turn inaccurately. I think this is really good. I think this is only about £15, but I'm not sure about that one. Next we have the MGC 5x5, also just like the 4x4. It's really smooth, really fast, and I was about to say very little lockups and pops, but I guess we just got one right here. Just kind of unfortunate. But overall, I think this is an extremely fast 5x5, sometimes probably a bit too fast. But yeah, it's just really smooth, and it's such a joy to solve. And that's the same with 6x6 and 7x7. This 6x6, I was so impressed of how good it is. Oh, come on, locking up again. How good and fast it is for such a big cube. And yeah, just like the 5x5 and 4x4, it's really smooth. Good tensions out of the box, not too loose. I have had a pop with it, but that was only one time. And then 7x7, which I unboxed on this channel not so long ago, and it's also just like the 6x6, really fast. Haven't really had any pops, and really smooth as well. Right, those were my main cubes, except from the Scube and the Pyraminx. But let's get into just these puzzles that I just have laying around. So first we have, I'm pretty sure this is the Chi E mirror blocks. And I really like this puzzle. If you don't know, this puzzle is basically a 3x3, but there's only one color on each side. And how you can actually solve this is because it shapeshifts, kind of. All these pieces are a different size, and therefore there's a specific way to solve it, which is just actually like a 3x3, but it takes a lot more thinking. And this one is also only like about £7, and it's really fast, and it's really smooth. I was really surprised how good it is. Right, next we have Yushin, I think it's Little Magic Square 1. Not a fan of Square 1, gotta be honest. I got it to test it out, and not a fan of the events. But this is a really good Square 1, I think. Although, I don't think it actually has any lube in here. And I haven't actually bothered to lube it, but it's a really good Square 1, and I like that there's you can pick black as the opposite color to white. It's really cool. Next we have GAN I Carry, which is a Bluetooth cube, which you can connect to Bluetooth and to your phone, which you can then use an app just called Cube Station, and you can play different games, such as you can play against other players and different fun stuff. Sadly, my battery has run out, and I'm not really willing to replace it, but it's really fun when you actually can play with it. This is my first 4x4, which is, I'm pretty sure, the Maylong 4x4, non-magnetic. It's not too bad, it's really fast, but obviously I do a lot worse on this than my MGC, just because it just doesn't have magnets, and magnets are really useful when you get bigger cubes, especially 4x4 to 7x7. Next, we'll do just Scube. I'm pretty sure this is the X-Man Wingy 2x Scube. It's really nice and smooth. There was a time where I practiced a lot of Scube, and I really need to get into it a bit more. But I find this event really fun as it's really fast, and it's really easy to solve. And I find that it's concave, so like the corners point out a bit more, and I really like that. It really helps with the grip. Next is my first speed cube. This is the Moyu Maylong 3x3, non-magnetic. So really not great in today's standards, as basically every good speed cube nowadays has magnets. But also this cube has letters on it, because I used this to try and learn blindfolded. And yeah, it's not too bad. It's really fast. I'm sure if you magnetize this and lube it, it'll be really good. But as a starting speed cube, it was a really good upgrade from the Rubik's brand, which I will go on to next. This is my first ever Rubik's cube, and this is a really old Rubik's brand, which as you can see actually has stickers instead of tiles, which you have nowadays, and it's actually a lot worse than the other Rubik's brand, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But yeah, it's overall kind of horrible, and as all Rubik's brand products are expensive and not worth the price, but it got me into speed cubing, or cubing, not speed cubing. So yeah, that's all that matters. And then I'm pretty sure I upgraded to the newer Rubik's brands. I don't know why I didn't get normal speed cube, but this is obviously a lot better. You can turn it a lot faster. It does have a bit of corner cutting, which is an upgrade from the other one, which had no corner cutting, but still, really it's not that great, especially for the price that you pay. And let's now do the Pyraminx. I think this is the YJ Long, though I'm not sure, I need to check. I actually can't remember because I don't really practice Pyraminx. But it's really fast, and I really like it. If I got more into Pyraminx, I think I would really like it, but not really into Pyraminx. But I think this is really good. It's magnetic, and it's also quite cheap. I think only about £10. And then lastly, we have the Chi-E Wu-Wei, which is my first ever magnetic Rubik's Cube. And this is the one I got after the Maylong. It's really nice and fast. There was a time where I used this for one-handed a lot, because I think it's 55.5mm or 55mm, which is a bit smaller than my RS3M, so that was quite useful. But now I've got this one, which is a lot better. But I think I'll definitely use this as like a warm-up cube for any future competitions. But overall, I think this was about £14. Really good puzzle, but I think the RS3M is just a little bit better. Okay, that's everything. Thank you for watching. Let me know any other video ideas you'd like to see. I'm sure I'm going to do a cube collection video every year because I'm pretty sure it's going to just grow and grow and grow. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.